On the Seamus Heaney course day, we're going to look again at 6 poems, again looking at technique and language that Seamus Heaney uses, looking at his very, very personal relationship with Derry, rural Derry, Mossbawn, and looking at the beautiful relationships that seem to exist within his poetry and that delicate, almost seemingly simple style that he employs to really, really create these beautiful works. So we'll be looking at Sunlight and comparing it and contrasting it to Harvest Bow. So those poems really, really delicately, beautifully conveying his relationships with his aunt, his father and his grandfather, and looking at the traditions of the land, moving that in and really comparing it then to the forge and how the forge can show the beautiful work of the blacksmith, employing all that gorgeous Greek and Roman language. Then a standalone section is a Constable Calls, where we look at the fear that Heaney would have, described very beautifully and very importantly in this poem, and it has that shadowing, that foreshadowing of the troubles in Northern Ireland at that time, and looking at the effect that the visit of this constable had on him as a young boy. Then moving on to The Underground and A Call, and looking at some other very important relationships in his life, the relationship with his young bride, and then dovetailing with A Call, where he makes the phone call to his elderly father, and we can really contrast that to Harvest Bow, when his father had been in the full of his health, and really then looking at a call and how that, how things have changed. So it's really important, again, just to make sure you have your poetry books with you, your highlighters and pens ready, and we will be going through looking at all of those poems and then looking about how, again, we can put them into an essay in a really cohesive way that'll make it easy for you to answer the question on the day.